going into our first losers bracket match of the day between Gentle Roar and Team Predators. Let's see if one of these two teams can run it back through losers finals. This is going to be fight over Fernfeld. First off, for Gentle Roar, we have the Phobos Push Hands. Puzzling name. Quatchafish, piloted by King Eridani. Gatlings flanking either side, their ally. The Silent Piranha. Second Quatchafish. Quatcha certainly OP here. Dual light carronades on either side, piloted by Lochnagar. Their opponents, Team Predators. Mighty Keb bringing that Greasy Dream. Gat Banshee Squid. Rear light carronade. And finally, the Bobobula. A solid choice in any team composition. Piloted by Princess Tutu. It is a Hades Mobula. Two Artemis. And a light carronade flamethrower. Combination for close range. So this is a composition we've seen from the Predators quite a few times. This squid Mobula, using the Bobobula is kind of a mobile turret while the Greasy Dream ducks around, pushes forward, gets scouting information, takes a huge amount of damage from the Hwacha, loses all their engines, loses all their guns. At the same time, the Silent Piranha going for a ram on the Bobobula, losing their whole armor in the process. Probably not what they wanted to do. But the Greasy Dream really wants to be a distraction while the Bobobula lets loose the wrath of their long-range, high DPS weaponry. But unfortunately, with Greasy Dream taking a watch at the beginning of this fight, like, these two goldfish are a very bad matchup for the squid. The Hwachafish is in itself a ship with high maneuverability, and the high disabling power of the Manticore removes the only advantage the squid has, which is its high mobility, its ability to dodge stuff. So once it starts losing its engines to that explosive lion gun, it's pretty much dead in the water. And you saw just a minute there, Greasy Dream making good use of hydrogen to get out of a bad situation for just a moment. But now with both red goldfish bearing down, the responsibility is going to be on the Bobobula to make something happen and to save their ally. And I'm not sure they're going to be able to. Oh! Big ram from the Silent Piranha. A bad angle. Mighty Keb just trying to extricate himself from that position, bumping a little bit and getting smashed. And now the Bobobula, masochistic tendencies revealing themselves, just running straight into a face full of double Hwacha. You know, some places you have to pay for that, but not here. Gentle Roar more than willing to dispense for free. And he's certainly going to go down on the next armor break. You know, those Hwachas, it might be, you know, maybe double explosive for the modifier, but it's such a high amount of damage that it will, good connections will break a whole armor. So yeah, but Bobby, he's given up. He's like, whatever, just kill me. Greasy Dream spawned in, just waiting for his ally to perish. He does not want to reveal himself and get charged down by the double goldfish by himself. And it looks like Gentle Roar may have predicted the spawn point, considering they have pretty good visibility of blue side of the map. So this is this kind of northern spawn you see Greasy Dream taking. This is the only one that they really don't have visibility on. So Gentle Roar already moving to where they predict the squid to be. And Greasy Dream is going to be backing out. But Mobula has respawned, so Gentle Roar is going to have to be careful here. Greasy Dream moving forward, getting some scouting information. He sees 2 goldfish with 2 manticores. He doesn't want any part of that. He's going to back out. Bobobula already engaging the long-range guns. Ooh, Greasy Dream actually taking a bit of permanent health from that bump. That not what you want to do there. Bobobula is going to be closing the distance. He sees this Phobos, but Silent Piranha is going to be coming in from behind, forcing the Bobobula forward. This is not the position he wants. He's sandwiched between 2 Mobula. He's going to take a little bit of a bump. He might take a second bump from the Piranha. Barely able to move up and dodge that. Hull armor's down. He needs to get that rebuilt very quickly. Greasy Dream's staying low, presumably trying to dodge some of that Hwacha, but it means he doesn't have any good angles, so the Bobobula is kind of stranded here at a high altitude. All his guns are disabled. Phobos is going to flank with that left Gatling gun. Greasy Dream going to try to focus him out, but he's exposed his engines to the Silent Piranha. And he's going to have to shoot down, try to dodge. Some nice maneuverability, but I think Piranha, he's got the angle. Although not a full connection, only taking down 2 engines. So now the Phobos and the Bobobula kind of hanging out up here. Bobobula's gonna duck down, try to dodge that ram. They only have about half balloon health, limiting their vertical acceleration, so not able to dodge it fully. Ooh, just trying to hit that Greasy Dream with the Hwacha, spraying it out a bit. Not good connections, but Silent Piranha able to get the kill on the blue mob. This is a scramble situation. Just targets changing every second, Hwachas going out everywhere, teams trying to keep up their guns, trying to dodge stuff. Greasy Dream has no engines here. It's going to be very difficult for them to escape. And if Gentle Roar manages to put that 4th point on the board, it's going to be very difficult for Team Predators. Uh-oh, this spawn. Looks like Team Predators, they do not want to give up that 4th kill. They want to stand their ground. They want to fight here. The Bobobula has taken the close spawn. Greasy Dream going to dodge upwards. Let's see that Hades. Let's see that Artemis. Bobobula needs to do real damage here. A lot of those shots are missing. We do have a hull break on the Phobos. Artemis coming out. Phobos getting pretty low. They're going to dual focus with the Greasy Dream. If we see some Banshees here, we might be able to get a kill. Oh, the hull armor rebuilding at just the last moment. Phobos is so low. And the Team Predators gets the kill. And now the Silent Piranha is the one who's left all alone. He was going for a ram, but now he's changed his course. He wants to escape. Flamer coming out. That right side light carronade, not really doing anything. And the Silent Piranha going to meet his teammate in the grave. Very bold play from Team Predators. The confidence. The Greasy Dream, the Mobula had just died. The Greasy Dream had taken a lot of damage, and just the... Pardon my French, but the balls to take that close spawn. The confidence that they were going to be able to turn that situation around. Excellent play from Team Predators. And now, with a full disengagement, both teams are going to have the opportunity to recover from that scramble situation. As I said earlier, Greasy Dream is pretty heavily damaged, sitting at about 40% health on their ship. So any Hwacha volley coming from red team is going to be a threat, because the armor of the squid with such low hull armor value, like the Hwacha chews through it pretty quickly, and once that happens, they get that high modifier, and basically Mighty Kev needs to make sure that the Gentle Roar is not able to land any solid connections, or they will probably die. Bobobula taking an extremely high Overwatch position. They do have spots on red team. so everyone knows where they are. They're pretty far out. I assume we're not going to see too much long-range fire. Perhaps some Artemis coming out, being slightly annoying, but with red team utilizing a little bit of cover here. Bobobula is not going to be able to put out too much DPS at this range. But the Greasy Dream has moved into close range. Phobos is a little far back. Greasy Dream's going to have to dodge this Hwacha. So the Piranha's going to preserve their whole armor for now, but the Bobobula is still firing on them. And it looks like we see the Piranha's going to be going for the Mobula with the Phobos. Phobos going to go for the Mobula as well. We're going to see a dual focus from the Gentle Roar. Hwacha coming out, a nice dodge from the Bobobula, missing about half that Hwacha volley, and Phobos is going to go for a ram, I think. Maybe not. Just kind of moving forward, and the Silent Piranha now taking the dual focus of Team Predators with the Gatlings, the Banshee, the Artemis. Silent Piranha already losing about 60% of their perma-hull, putting them in the same camp as the Greasy Dream. With this whole armor break, they could go down very quickly. But not quite the Banshees we need from Greasy Dream. Phobos coming in from behind on the Bobobula, focusing him at pushing him out of the fight for a little bit. Greasy Dream's able to pick up the kill on his own. And the Hwacha Goldfish, well, it's a very potent build. It's very powerful in a lot of situations, and especially when it's paired with an ally, it's a very strong support ship. But when it's on its own, the Hwacha Goldfish has a lot of difficulty getting kills. It doesn't really have any piercing damage. It has the Gatlings on the side. We're going to be seeing another armor break as Team Predators slowly whittle this Goldfish down. But it doesn't have a good piercing option. And it relies heavily on a single heavy weapon on the front. So any damage that weapon takes, if that weapon gets disabled, the Goldfish is pretty much useless. It's just not a good solo kill ship. So once they've lost their ally, that's kind of it for the Goldfish. And we see that weakness on display in this match. I mean, the Gentle Roar came off to a very strong start at the beginning of this match, but now with 4 kills in a row, 2 full team wipes, I think right now we're just seeing the superior focus fire from Team Predators. Silent Piranha is spotted here, so no surprise for the Gentle Roar. They're just going to be charging in, trying to close the distance through the Bobobula's gun range, firing range. Greasy Dream's going to duel, come in from behind. Silent Piranha deploying Tar, delaying the Greasy Dream slightly, and Phobos going to clip that Tar a little bit. Looks like both Goldfish are going to be bearing down on the Bobobula. We see Hwacha coming out, Bobobula dodging a lot of that. If we can see a fast kill from the Gentle Roar, they might be able to turn this around, but Silent Piranha being forced to turn around to face the Greasy Dream. Bobobula losing whole armor, taking a bit of damage. At the same time, the Greasy Dream is being forced back as well from the Hwacha of the Silent Piranha. And while I was talking about the Goldfish not being a great solo kill ship either, Squid's, the Gat Banshee Squid, not the best solo kill ship either, especially against the Goldfish, which is fairly resilient. So he's gonna double back here to focus the Phobos with his ally. And now everybody's going to Rapture, just diving to the bottom of the map, being forced downwards. the ships have split off yet again in these 1v1 situations, which I'm not sure, which probably benefit the Gentle Roar. I feel like Greasy Dream wants to find an opportunity that they can safely peel away from the Piranha and dual focus one of the ships with their ally, but they just haven't been able to. This constant explosive rocket output from these Hwachas has made has limited the tactical options available to the Predators, so they're continued to each of them split off and deal with these goldfish individually, which is really not what they want to be. And you see Phobos picking up the kill on the Mobula, and Greasy Dream is going to run away. He's going to, I'm not sure where he's going to run to. They need to find a safe place for the Mobula, for their the blue Mobula to respawn. And anywhere the squid go, so basically, I feel like there are kind of two options here, right? For where the squid's going to go, they can either go straight to where their allies respawning, in which case they'll safely regroup, but they'll bring red team to them, so they'll engage very quickly. Or what we're actually seeing here is the Mobula has chosen to spawn behind red team, so now we have kind of a natural pincer coming out from the Predators, and Greasy Dream's going to charge forward, but unfortunately he's going to charge right in front of the Hwacha of the Phobos, although we don't see it coming out here. Silent Piranha moving forward. He's lost his Hwacha. He has no outgoing firepower. At the same time, Greasy Dream taking a bit of some damage to his engines, but not enough to stop him from being able to close the distance with the Gat Banshee taking the final kill on that goldfish. That means the Gentle Roar going to be eliminated from this tournament. A very close match. This dual goldfish composition working pretty well for them, but not able to pull it out in the end. Team Predators will move forward to the losers finals.